YouTube video is going to be about why you can't insult the Thai king. Credit to real life lore. So, if you were to insult me in the comments, there are a couple of things I could do. If I were more successful like real life lore, I could pin your comments and make you seem like an idiot by replying to it. Since I'm not that successful, I will, if I see any inappropriate or mean comments, remove it, and if it's really offensive, block you from my channel so that you can't come back. I can and will block people from my channel. But if I were to if I were to insult the Thai king in this video, now potentially insulting videos all blocked on YouTube in Thailand. Real Life Floor made a video talking about this whole situation, so he could potentially get 3 to 15 years in prison because it's per insult. I think that the whole thing's stupid, but YouTube blocks out these kinds of videos in Thailand instead of blocking the whole site. But it's not just for Thai citizens. It's like if I want to go to Thailand, these ridiculous rules apply to me too. And it's 3 to 15 years per insult, and that's how you could potentially get life. Okay, well, we're not just going to talk about that, because what would a video be on this channel without a sprinkling of interstate highways? The answer? Nothing. Oh, God. This video is going to be interstate highways that are bordering and don't intersect, but are close to. And we actually have a couple of examples. One of which is Interstate 88 and 86. What makes this kind of golden, though, is the fact that 88 begins in Chenango. I believe it ends at Rotterdam. It begins in Chenango to Interstate 81 to exit 7. But exit 4 off of it is I-86, meaning that they're just approximately 3 miles or 4.3 kilometers apart. That's close. 88 is close to 86. 86 begins in Kirkwood, and they both begin in the same county. However, future 90 and 92 probably have a 90 and future 92 probably won't intersect, but it's possible that it begins in the city of Albany itself. It would go to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, if built. It seems unlikely that they would intersect, but they could potentially begin in the same city. Another one is Interstate 78 with both 76 and 80. Interstate 78, had 80 been extended to New York County, they'd be in the same county there. They're also both in Warren County, New Jersey, when they cross into New Jersey. The Phillipsburg Eastern Bridge from Phillipsburg, New Jersey to Easton, Pennsylvania along Interstate 80 if it were to, and there's 80 on the Delaware Toll Gap Bridge, which I'm not exactly sure which 2 points it leads to. The thing is, though, is the fact that they don't intersect, even though they are close to each other at points, because they do separate. But 78 and 76 are also close because I-81, for the 35 miles between the two, heads almost due east from Carlisle, Pennsylvania to Union Township, Pennsylvania. Okay, so anyway, another pair that get close to intersecting is 72 and 74. They literally end in the same city of Champaign, Illinois, both around I-57, because 72 ends the streets that pan out towards I-74. And that's kind of about it for east-west. Although there are other examples, like I-24, which despite ending 45 miles south of I-64, intersects 57, I mean, it's St. Pauli's, Illinois, to somewhere else in Illinois. I mean, despite it being that far, 24, if you head on 57 north, is signalized towards 64. And a similar thing is 75, where if you take exit 2A onto 24 west, and 2 at Chattanooga, Tennessee, it's 24 west to 59 south. But more direct examples exist. I mean, I-95 isn't directly signalizing to I-97 at Baltimore, but they're very close as they're both intersected by 695, the Baltimore Beltway. Meaning that at a max, they could be 15 miles apart. Interstate Interstate 87 and 89 are also close as basically not much but the Vermont border separates them. There's signs on Auto Route 15 signalizing for Auto Route 35, I believe, towards I-89, 50 miles or 80 kilometers north of the border. But that's not it. It's not just it. Well, in any case, Interstate 70, I know, Interstate 60, 71, no. 55 and 57, I mean, they do intersect in Sikeston, Missouri, but they get really close to intersecting in Chicago. I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, but considering that in Missouri, 55 spends 214 miles, it's kind of crazy to think that 57 only spends around 22 miles in the state, and even funnier than that is 55 spends 214, despite being just 66 miles north of Arkansas. This is because 57 is a bypass of St. Louis, instead going through more so the heart of Illinois. Okay. Is that it? Unfortunately, yeah, it is. So, if anyone is wondering, I am going to be block evading. However, I have tactics not to get caught. Don't focus on niche New York State route topic areas, but that's not what got me caught under the IP 67, 81, 198, 147. So SD47 noticed something. It's a bit odd, suspicious that a user that I was created at 4:34 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's coming from the IP at 4:30, 4:31, and 4:33, and they were in the same general topic areas. you'd raise an eyebrow to that, and ST47 did too. So, and as a check user, he did the checks and blocked the IP for a year, as well as an account. Although that also lies on a range known almost exclusively for block evasion. And vandalism. But what made that different from the others is that in a recent block, because I used it and I knew how to appeal it, I was able to also, if anyone notices the problem, when my IP 47169972 was blocked, I was surprised to find out that I would have to have waited. That was a week. But not only is that surprising, but it's odd. There was a 3-month block placed on June 13th on the /60 I used. It's kind of funny how they end at almost exactly the same time, but the abuse ramped up, and that's what happened. 19 and 17, are they close? Kind of.